Big Beard and Friends, episode 262. 20 types of people you cannot be friends with. Going on, guys? Welcome to Big Beard and Friends, episode 262. One day I'm going to capture it, I think. I don't know. Look! I don't know what you guys got going on tonight, but first and foremost, like I say, every single show, every week after week after week, I hope that whatever you're going through, whatever you don't talk about, I hope that's what you heal from. Listen, everywhere you look, everywhere we look, if it's not even within us, it's near us, people are surrounded by things that you don't want to be surrounded by. And sometimes it's a choice and sometimes it's not. Sometimes we pass and we repass with people and situations on the street that just make you feel uncomfortable. Every day somebody's struggling. Every second somebody's down and out. Every time you literally, as I said, turn around, you will find somebody dealing with something, whether you know it or not. And a lot of that has to do with what I want to talk about tonight. Believe it or not, they are 20 types of people you cannot be friends with. I won't catch that one. I'll leave that one alone. Anyway, look, I'm going to go ahead and start it off. 20 types of people you cannot be friends with. This I found online. I looked over it. Some things I don't look over. I skim over and I go, I like it. I'm going to talk on it. I'm going to put my twist on it and my talk on it. But this, I didn't look everything over, but I just looked up the list. And it's only 20, but I want to elaborate on them, on some of them at least. And I want everybody to stay tuned because I think tonight, if I had no other episode, if I had no other time, it may be for you, whether you let me know or not, to watch this tonight. I'm going to go ahead and start it off. One of the types of people that you should not, and cannot actually, we'll say cannot, be friends with. And this one's going to be on the list where people are like, you're going to agree with some of these and you're not going to agree with some of these. But listen to this one. The constant liar. The truth means nothing to them. No matter what, as the expression goes, till you're blue in the face, people will walk all over you. They will not tell you the truth. And we think that is like a cliche thing. It's not. The constant liar. And I mean the constant one. Like, you've had people that said some things before and done some things before and made you go, oh, well, they're telling a fib, they're telling a lie. I mean the constant liar. But see, number 2 may be up there as well. The backstabber. Yeah, betrays you when it suits them. That's a laughable moment, isn't it? The backstabber. I mean, really. They betray you when it suits and it's good enough for them. Some people can sleep at night. Some of us have a conscience. Some of us just can't stand being around those types of people because that's not who we are. And it does not make us feel good at all. Backstab. Wow. That's almost as bad as the next one on the list. The jealous one. Yep. They hate to see you succeed or have success in any shape, form, or fashion. The jealous, right? We got 20 of these folks. I'm only on number 3. Already they're touching home. Already we know we can relate. And I'm not, like I said, I'm just getting started. How about this one? The one-upper. Yeah, that type of person. Well, that always has it worse or better than you. I got told one time that's who I am. Somebody's like, you always got to say, no. I've realized that I'm the guy, I'm the person who wants to relate to you, so I say something relatable so we can kick off topic, so we can just, politic with each other and just sit there and do what we do. You dig? That's the kind of person I am. I know I don't want to be better than anyone. How about this one though? The gossip person. Yeah. Spreads your secrets like wildfire. Huh? Like spread it like hot butter, right? The gossiper, I'm sorry. We all know them. We all are going to know somebody on this list. If you don't know everybody that you've said, I bet already 5 into this list, you're already thinking to yourself, I know that person. I know this person. And if you are the person yourself, then on that one right there, maybe you need to work on some things. Maybe you need to understand where you go wrong and maybe need to evaluate yourself. I don't know. It's not for me to say. But I know that this next one, we know everybody coming in at number 6, the drama magnet. They thrive on chaos. Yep, the drama magnet. Every one of us, if you're not that type person yourself, I'm just saying, we all know. Oh my goodness. Oh man, it gives me a little anxiety just to be like, anytime I'm around anyone of that sort, the drama magnet, I can't bring myself to stay around such, it drives me nuts. It drives me insane. I can't speak for everybody else. I don't know. It just makes me, and I could go different types of drama, but I'm not digging into it. I'm just using certain examples and what I read, but y'all know what I mean. Every one of us have that drama magnet. They just attract and thrive on chaos. Yep. How about the user? This is the one that hits home. The user, only around when they need something. You ever thought about that? You ever really thought about that? And if you're not that person, then we know somebody. And if you don't know somebody, you may be that person. But the person that only comes around when they need something. You might not see them for years. It could be centuries. And they pop up. They pop up at places like funerals or birthdays or reunions. And you're just forced to not want to go to none of them because you're just tired of it. Other people are like, that's the way they are. No, show some damn respect, whoever you are. The user, but coming in at number 8 is almost really up there with the fake supporter. Yeah, we all know the fake supporter. Trust me, I do. A smile on your face, but secretly they hope you fail. Thank you to everybody who's that way to me. Thank you to everybody who thinks that way on others. We will thrive, we will strive, and we will keep going. The fake supporter. Whether it's social media or even in a friendship, we know someone just like that. The fake supporter is not somebody that we might not even realize. It may be someone that surprises you. But see, the narcissist, which is number 9 on the list tonight, only cares about themselves. Isn't that crazy? You find somebody who only cares about themselves, strictly only their self. And I'm talking in any situation. I'm talking, y'all know the narcissist. If you've been a narcissist or you know somebody who's a narcissist, now that would be different, I believe, because we've all have, I know, experience in someone who only cares about themselves in every situation known to man. But number 10, for halfway through this list, is the negative Nancy. Yes, there's a term they say, the negative Nancy. Just drains your energy with constant complaining, no matter who they are. It can be your good friend. It can be your family. But the negative Nancy, and some find that to be offensive. I always thought that if you found that offensive, then you must know what it's like to be the negative Nancy if you yourself are not the negative Nancy. Now, you know me. I like to be the positive person. I can be negative. I can. All right? I'll put my hand up first and say I make things sound and look good a lot, but there's also the other side that, I'm still a person. I'm still a human. I think I am. Maybe I'm not. I'm just saying. I still hurt and have emotions as well, so sometimes I'm negative. But once again, these are off the list that I found on the internet, the interweb, so it's got to be true, right? And these are just a few. These are 20. There's so many types of people that you cannot be around. I'll say you shouldn't, but they're saying you cannot be around. And see, number 11 rounds up, coming right up here with number 11, the manipulator. Twist everything to control you. Really? These people get me. Twist everything around to try or to control me. You, me, us, all of us, the royal us, we. I promise you right now, The manipulator is out there every single time you turn around. There's going to be somebody who's going to try to manipulate you in one shape, form, or fashion. I don't care what it is. I don't care who you are. It's going to happen. Whether it's to steal, to lie, to cheat, to do something you're not supposed, whatever it may be. Even your mind, even in relationships, make you think, we got in this big fight. Now you're turning it around. No. It's almost as bad as number 12 on the list tonight. The hypocrite. I've been one of these. I have. I like to tell, to be honest with that. I've been the hypocrite. Preaches one thing but does another. I mean by meaning a definition I have. But once again, I'm talking all the time. When you turn around, the hypocrite. They preach one thing. Don't do that. And they'll turn right around and do it. Some say that's because they're doing it. They're doing it so they think it's okay. I don't even know if it's even that. I just know that when you have people like tell you not to cheat, for example, and they cheat, or you know that they don't want this and you honor that and this and that, and they turn around and don't honor and do this, and now they're still twisting it around like, I didn't do this, I didn't do that, I didn't hurt you. You're a hypocrite. Some of us let things slide because we're good like that, but that's just it. After that first slide, there'll be no more. That's the hypocrite, right? The preaches one thing, but does another to you. It's hard, and it's harsh. Now, number 13 on the list.
Disrespectful one.
The one that has no regard for your feelings. Cannot be around. Person who's disrespectful to you. Once again, and I'm talking constant. It's not a good thing. And I know that on this list tonight, you can go through and say, well, I've done that, I've done this, I've done that. You have, I have, we all have. But I am talking in the context of being constant. Now, one time is probably too many for most of these, but you give or take, give some mulligans, whatever. But there's some people who just cannot do without doing any of these, especially the next one. Number 14 on the list is the commitment phobe. Yeah, they can't be trusted to stick around. That's deep. A lot of us want that companion. A lot of us need that companionship. No matter what the companionship is, that commitment phobe, as they're calling it, that can't be trusted to stick around, makes, a certain aura or a vibe, if you will, that is dangerously depressing to others, right? Get committed, do committed things, but it's hard. Most men want a relationship and they feel like the woman can't do her part. Most women want a relationship and they feel like the men can't do their part. Is it fair? I'm not going to say anything. That's not what I'm talking about. But the commitment phobe, the person who it is for a lot of people. Or maybe the pessimist. Number 15 is the pessimist, and they say they crushes your dreams before you even try. Those are bad people, right? Those are not the people you want to be around. You can't bring yourself to be around someone that crushes your dreams, right? Before you even try. But sometimes you get stuck in predicaments and situations where you're around. You can have a great day. If you're like me, listen, I've had a perfect day. I've had a great, fantastic week and month, and I got around one person, and that one person ruined all of that. They ruined my month. They ruined my day. They ruined my week. They ruined it all. And it's not worth getting into, but they were a very pessimistic person. I've been happy in the same sentence, been happy about stuff, and in the same breath and the same conversation, somebody shut you down because you were happier than them. I've been there. Sometimes that's all it takes is somebody to say something negative. And it could be innocent, but it's still negative. One word or several words or a whole paragraph. Words hurt. Some people feel that way. How about this one? How about the lazy one? They expect you to do every single thing. Everything there is to do, they want you to be. They want you to do it. Or maybe, just maybe, you're with number 17 tonight, Maybe you're with or around or know somebody, I'll say that is the blamer. They never take responsibility, ever. I think I can name several people, they never take responsibility for their actions. I mean, they still suffer the consequences a lot, but they don't take that responsibility. That's what it's not cool with me. You do something brave enough and brazen to do all these things. You're brazen enough to do stuff, but you just won't take responsibility. How about number 18? The self-victimizer. Always the victim and never the problem. Always the victim, never the problem. I could only speak on that so much because I only allow myself so much to speak on here. But I could talk and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk about self-victimizers. But I'm not. I'm going to talk about number 19, the reckless one that drags you into bad decisions. We know somebody like I said. I've got one more to talk about, and so far I guarantee you we all know at least one person that fits every single one of these. But a person that drags you into their bad decisions, not a friend. What they were not watching out for you, was not in any shape, form, or fashion caring for your needs. If a bad decision they brought you in. And we've all been there, guaranteed. No matter what it was. If you have been dragged into a bad decision by somebody else, that person is the reckless one. We know reckless people. I mean, you may have been one of those people. I've been a lot of things, not everything on this list. But something that tops up the list at number 20 really, I think, should resonate and probably does with a lot of people. The boundary breaker. Yeah, the boundary breaker, folks. The person that doesn't respect your limits. Time out. Pump the brakes, kid. You start breaking boundaries. It's not what we're here for. You're going to respect people's limits. That's what you need. Now, the longer you're in a relationship, should it be that way? Yeah. But the longer you're in the relationship, the more you already know the boundaries and you do respect each other. And it's just certain things you just don't do, say, or bring up or whatever. And it's not because you fear the other one. You respect the other one. You respect one another. There are so many boundary breakers, and I'm telling you, friendship, relationship, they're out there. I would like to know that if I cross the boundary, somebody tell me, put me in check and say, hey, don't do that. There's ways to go about things depending on the boundary they broke. But talk about things. That's what I try to do. And a lot of times it doesn't end that way. A lot of times people that break those boundaries and they don't respect those limits that I'm talking about that we have. All of us have them. We want to get rid of those people. You want them out. I guess in a way to look at this tonight is toxicity. I will stand by it and I will still say these 20 types of people you cannot be friends with. It cuts deep, cuts deep. That's all I got tonight, folks. I hope you enjoyed the list. I hope you understood some of this. And look, if you got any friends, family, or even yourself that needs stuff to be worked on from the types of people you cannot be friends with, and once again, there's 20 in that list tonight, then maybe these things will help you. Maybe. And then maybe you're one of those people and you can get stuff worked on, or you know somebody. I don't know. What are those 3 words that I say that take us out week after week after week to end my show? Love, peace, chicken grease. Thanks for watching. Later, guys.
Presentations.